Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing this Roomba iRobot. You can see I've made quite a mess. I usually run this every day or two, but in preparation for this review video, I haven't run it for about a week and a half. So I've swept all of the dirt from the entire floor into one section so you could see how good it works. There's some small stuff here, like rice and chip crumbs. There's some big stuff like dog food and plant seeds like plant leaves and flowers that the dog has brought in from the outside. And then there's some of these other size things. So there's a bunch of little crumbs here. And basically the Roomba sits here. It should be next to a plug, an outlet, because there's this dock that it sits on. And as you could tell, the Roomba is actually pretty heavy. I'd say it's like 15 pounds. It's pretty heavy for one hand. When it's on the dock here, if you position it just right, you could see this green light lights up, and that shows that it's charging. This light will also kind of glow different colors to say that it's ready. And so to turn it on, it's really simple. You just need to make sure that there's nothing, I think, within 2 feet, which is like 0.6 meters in either side of it. And then all you do is there's 3 buttons here. I actually have no idea what this button does. This is the clean button. It also turns it on. And then this is the home button. If it's out vacuuming and you want to send it back, you can do this. And I should mention I've had this vacuum for 2 years now. No, 3 years. Wow, I've had it for 3 years. I got it for Christmas, and it's really good for cleaning hardwood floor. It's okay on carpet. I'll show you over here. I have near my couch, I have this kind of thicker pad carpet. So I have a carpet pad plus this kind of, I don't know what this is called, but this is kind of a thicker rug. And I don't like the Roomba to come on here because it does sort of this fraying thing to it. So usually what I do is I block it off on this side. But the Roomba does come with this little tool here. It sends like an IR beam out. So you could set it to a beam mode, and you can see here it will go for 10 feet or 3 meters in a straight line, or you can set it to a radius or like a circle mode, and it will go in 2 feet diameter. And so you just set it with this. You could set it to the line mode, or you could set it to the round mode by just going down or up. And you could kind of see, so this is off. There's a light bar right here above my finger. If I do that, it turns on. Oops. And look, it's actually triggered that because it's like, oh, I shouldn't be here. I'm too close. So if I take this and I put it in the light mode, that's where it comes out right there. So I would set it right here, for example, and then anything in a straight line for like 10 feet. So about to there, it won't be able to go past that line. So it's like an invisible gate for the Roomba. But let's go ahead and kick this off. Haha, good. Okay, I was hoping it was full. So in that case, if you have vacuumed and you haven't cleaned it out, it'll tell you to empty the bin. This is really easy to do. You just come over here. There's a little button on the side. You press that. It's easier with, I'm right-handed, but I'm holding the camera with that. So there's actually not a lot in there. So I'll just take this, and you could press the button right here again and just empty that out. And then you close it, snap it on. Okay, so it's not that hard. To put it in, there's a little lip there. You just put it around in there and then snap it in. So it's really easy. Okay, so now it still hasn't updated. There it goes. And so I'll press that and it'll start. Now it's kind of weird in its pattern sometimes. You never really know where it's gonna go. Also, I've noticed it leaves sort of a trail at the home, so you might need to sweep that. So you could see there is a clear line right here where it went. It supposedly has a mode where it can determine if there's a lot of dirt in an area. And so it knows where the home is. It will just go out, kind of seek around the house, and then it'll go back. You can see it can make it up this pad, which is pretty big, but you can see some of the bigger stuff got stuck there. So it cleaned that entire half of the pile, so it's still got a little bit left. It missed the dog food, so we still don't know how it's going to do on the bigger pieces. You can see on this lip, it's leaving a bit of a trail. So this is actually the worst case scenario. Usually I lift this pad up and just like fold it up, and it handles it. There we go. It got all that stuff that it missed. So usually I like to clean a little bit. I'll usually sweep around the edges just real quick to get it out of the edges. And I usually run this, like I said, every day or two, depending on the mess. This does really good to like keep things tidy. I still have to vacuum once a week because it doesn't get everything, but it does a really good job of, as you could tell, it cleaned up most of that pile there. Once it comes back over here, it should get the other half. And as you could tell, it does a really good job without you having to do anything. This might be an older model than the latest available, but it does really good, even for how old it is. So if I've had this for 3 years and I run it every day or two, that's a lot of cycles that this has gone through, and it still works really well. It does work on carpet, it works on hardwood. Like I said, it does have some difficulty on that thick carpet over there. And I'll just show you, if I let it bump into me, it's confused because I wasn't there before. So it's gonna try and go around. It doesn't hurt. Sometimes the dog will just sit there and it'll just bump into the dog and go around the dog. So that's okay. And so now I've moved. This can't really do any damage by running into anything. Once it's done, it will go home, but I'll just hit the home button now. Oh, turned it off there. Oh, it's confused now. So this is something that I don't usually do. I don't usually stop it, because if it gets low on battery, or if it finishes its cycle, it will go home. The noise level is not that loud. Our bedroom is upstairs, right above the kitchen. And so if we run this at night before bed, if we don't have a humidifier or anything like that, we will be able to hear it. So you see it just kind of missed the dog food. So it can't really pick up big stuff, so that's usually something that I get for it. And I just pick those up by hand and just toss them. But yeah, that's about it. This is a really great product. I haven't had to replace anything, and I guess my only negative is that carpet over there, that big one. But because you have this blocking tool, that's usually where I put it. And so I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching. Sorry, just a quick update. I forgot to mention, this does do really well on smaller carpets. So I had that blocking tool right here earlier. I removed it after the video so it could actually do the whole house or the whole floor. I have these carpets here, which is sort of a thinner carpet. And you can see it's going on 3 different levels of carpet here, no problem. So it handles this really nicely. And then this is the carpet we have for our upstairs. It's not like a super thick carpet, but it's pretty soft, and it handles this nicely. I don't usually run it upstairs. I did when I first moved here. And it has a feature where if it gets to the edge, if it detects a stair, it will stop. And usually I have a dog dish thing here, and it does well, but I don't want it to pour the water over. So yeah, this works great if you have stairs. It works on carpet, it works on hardwood. I just thought I would add that extra here. So thanks again for watching.